Hi, and thanks for trying out the Civil 3D 2013 Contractor Workspace. Essentially, this workspace is a collection or subset of Civil 3D, Map 3D, and AutoCAD tools specifically set aside for the contractor. It begins with a Contractor ribbon, which contains tools that allow us to activate the various palettes that are available in Civil 3D and AutoCAD and also Map. It gives us a panel that we can create ground data, surfaces, points, and also deal with point clouds. We can create various horizontal features, including alignments, grading. We've got the horizontal geometry editor in case we're going to maybe bring in a boundary of sorts. Vertical information, profiles, profile views. We have tools to insert data into the file, including externally referencing or inserting DGNs, DWGs, images, and the like. There are tools for annotation or labeling the things that we create. A number of general tools for viewing objects or just looking at properties. There are some analysis options that we can compute volumes or maybe do a takeoff, assign maybe a component or an item from a price list to some of the things that we create, maybe also resolving some crossing break lines or determining minimum distances. There are a number of inquiry tools that are available for us, as well as when we're finished we can export into a number of different formats, including LandXML, IMX, or even just exporting points and other project information. Now, in addition to the Contractor ribbon, one of the things that you'll notice is there wasn't a Modify tab. The workspace itself is set up to still leverage all of the contextual ribbons information. So if I select on an alignment on the screen, you'll notice that the contextual ribbon automatically brings up all those tools that are associated with that object. So as we look at the interface, that is why specifically there is not a modify for the objects that we may create. So next to the Contractor ribbon, we've got a Drafting ribbon, which contains tools to control layers, tools to control various things that we might draw. They would include not only the AutoCAD creation of various types of lines, but also those things available in Civil 3D, such that we can create geometry by bearings or azimuths or line by direction or extension. So all of the things that we would create, we've got annotation once again to add labels or annotation to that geometry. A number of modification tools, and in addition to having the standard AutoCAD ones we would use primarily with Erase and Explode, we would come down underneath and we've got all of the other ones as well. In the interface, we've gone through and added text to each one of the objects or the icons to make it easier to determine which, when we select a command, what specifically it's for. We have some general tools here for copy and paste, and then finally, when we're finished with the tools in our geometry, we can go ahead and export that to a plot, whether that be to a batch plot or just individual sheets or layouts, or setting up the sheets for being able to print. So in both cases, the ribbons are workflow driven in that the tools are organized from left to right in the order that they'll most likely be utilized. Finally, there is a Civil 3D Help tab where you can learn more about these Civil 3D in general and each of the individual tools specifically. If you have any questions regarding any of the tools available in the Contractor Workspace, this is the place to come to get help, maybe explore a tutorial, participate in a discussion forum, and more. So with that being said, thanks again for trying out the Civil 3D Contractor Workspace. Remember, your feedback is very important to Autodesk as part of our labs projects. Please be sure to share your comments regarding this as well as any other lab projects you participate in.